Hello learners, this is Habeeba with Excelwithme. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Let's start today's topic. Already we have started with the paper research methodology, under which the subtopic is educational research. As we have discussed about the meaning, nature, scope, and also the characteristics and prerequisites of educational research. Let's recapitulate what is educational research once again. Educational research is the formal systematic application of the scientific method to study the educational problems. This is the important point we have to remember related to educational research. Whatever problem we take, formally we take the things and we follow the systematic procedure, scientific method to inquire about the problem related to the educational field. So this is about educational research. Now let's start with the class today's, that is major types. Major types classification by purpose. Let's understand. Educational research, fundamental research or basic research, applied research and action research. These are the three major types of classification by purpose. What is the purpose of the research? According to that, this is divided. Now let's understand what is fundamental or basic research. Now fundamental or basic research is the formal and systematic process of deductive inductive analysis leading to the development of theories. Obviously, when we take any problem formally and we do the thing systematically through the process of deductive or inductive. Deductive means general to particular. We take the things in general and we reach to the specific point. Inductive is particular to general, specific to general. We take specifically one thing and then we conclude with the generalization, general theory. So this will lead to the development of theories. Obviously, this is fundamental itself, tells you the basic. Now the second one is applied research. Applied research adapts the theories, whatever we have discussed about the basic or fundamental. So what does this applied research do? It will adapt the theories developed through fundamental research. Why? To find the solution of the educational problems. Easily we can remember, fundamental research is through the process of deductive or inductive analysis, and these theories we will apply in the applied research. Why? To find the solution of the problems. Next is action research. This is the simplest one, action research, which may fail to attain the rigorous qualities of fundamental and applied research, but attempts to apply the spirit of scientific method to the solution of problems in a particular setting without any assumptions about the general application of findings beyond the situation studied. So here what happens in a classroom situation, day-to-day problems we take up and we find out the solution of that problem. That is action research. Unlike the basic theories and fundamental and applied researchers, we need not have so many findings and general applications here. So here classroom situation, any problems related to the classroom day-to-day activities, we take up the action research. Now classification of educational research by method or approach. Now let's see through method or approach what are the types of educational research. Number one, quantitative research approaches. Two, qualitative research approaches. Third, mixed methods research. So these are the three through method or approach wise. So let's understand quickly about quantitative research approaches. Quantitative research approaches are applied to describe current conditions, investigate relations and study cause-effect phenomena. So quantitative, where we use the empirical things, descriptive methods or empirical things, and means statistical data we apply here in quantitative research. These are applied to describe current conditions or investigate relations about maybe emotional intelligence and academic achievement, where if there is any relationship in between like that, and also study cause-effect phenomena. What is the cause of this? If it is a thing, then what are the effects of that? Let's understand quantitative research approaches quickly. Number one, descriptive research, as we all know, describes the characteristics of the problem, phenomena, situation or group under study. So we are going to describe the things here. Then survey research, this method to collect information from a pool of respondents by asking multiple survey questions. Survey itself tells you through questions we get the information. Then correlational research investigates relationships between two variables or more without the researcher controlling or manipulating any of them. Then the causal comparative research, a family of research designs used to examine potential causes for observed differences found among existing groups. What are the potential causes for observed differences? They will find out over here. Then experimental research, a study that strictly adheres to a scientific research design, includes a hypothesis, a variable that can be manipulated by the researcher, and variables that can be measured, calculated and compared. Most importantly, completed in a controlled environment here. Here we take the experimental two groups they should have here. So controlled group also should be there and also the normal group also here. So to find out a study that strictly adhere to scientific research design here, and even here we need the hypothesis and also the variables which can be manipulated by the researcher. Those variables can be measured and also calculated and compared. Now, qualitative research approaches. Now, qualitative research seeks to probe deeply into the research setting to obtain in-depth understandings about the way things are, why they are that way, and how the participants in the context perceive them. This is very, very important related to qualitative research. What happens here? They obtain the in-depth, the total understanding. What? About the way the things are. That means why they are that way, how the participants in the context perceive them. These are very important things they will understand through this qualitative research approaches. Now, qualitative research approaches, let's see the different qualitative approaches. Historical research that studies the meaning of past events in an attempt to interpret the facts. So whatever past events had happened, what the effect is, they will interpret those things. Then ethnography, the study of people in their own environment through the use of methods such as participant observation and face-to-face interview. Ethnography means related to the people in their own environment. Socially, we take the ethnicity we call, how those people had their cultural things and all. They will observe the participants and also they will ask questions to the participants face to face. That means interviewing them. Then comes the phenomenology. That means a form of qualitative research that focuses on the study of an individual's lived experiences within the world. That means phenomena, what has occurred in the individual's life. Through their experiences, they find out the things. This is qualitative research. Then grounded theory, a set of systematic inductive methods for conducting qualitative research aimed towards theory development. So this is ground theory. What happens here? Inductive methods are applied here, particular to general. They'll take a specific criteria and specific problem. They will generalize the thing here. Then comes the, Then grounded theory we understood, that is inductive methods for conducting qualitative research aimed towards the theory development. Then comes the case study, a research approach that is used to generate an in-depth multiple-faceted understanding of a complex issue in its real-life context. Obviously, if person is having some behavioral issues or learning problems, the researcher can do the case study in a particular real life context, they will study about that. That comes the case study. Now, narrative research aims to unravel consequential stories of people's lives as told by them in their own words and words. So, narrative itself tells you they will narrate the things personally in live. Whatever consequential stories are there of the people's lives, they will tell them in their own words in the living world. Then ethno-methodology, the study of how social order is produced in and through process of social interaction. So, ethno-methodology, ethnographic research is related to the peoples. Now, ethno-methodology is how social order is produced through the process of social interaction. They will search about those related problems. Now, mixed methods research. This is a research procedure for collecting, analyzing and mixing both quantitative and qualitative methods in a single study or a series of studies to understand a research problem. Obviously, mixed itself tells you about the mixture of both quantitative and qualitative approaches or methods. Now, mixed methods research, let's see some examples. Explanatory, a method developed to investigate a phenomenon that had not been studied before or had not been well explained previously. Explanatory itself tells you the meaning here, explaining about the things which were not explained before easily, which was not grasped by the people. That means a method to investigate the phenomena that studied before or had not been well explained previously. For that, this explanatory research is useful. Then comes the exploratory. Exploratory itself tells you the meaning, exploring something. That means a methodology approach that investigates research questions that have not previously been studied in depth. Exploring means we do the inventions only, no? New things we invent. So, like that, exploring the new things here, which were not studied before. Now, parallel, that means a type of clinical study in which two or more groups of participants receive different interventions. Parallelly, two groups they will take, parallelly different interventions they study about. That is parallel research, that is mixed method only. Then embedded. Embedded research involves co-locating researchers within non-academic organizations. It is increasingly seen as a powerful way to link research and researchers with practice and practitioners. So here embedded, what is embedded? Involves co-locating researchers within non-academic organizations. So here we take about the academic organization, educational problems related. Here what happens here? The research and researchers with practice and practitioners, they will come together here. Then multi-phase, the use of several designs over several studies here. This is multi-phase research method. So we come to the end of the types of educational research here. I will come up with the next class with the next topic. If you like the video, please do like, share, subscribe and comment below. Thanks for your attention and time. Happy learning.